today I'm cutting my hair. I have 1 week until I turn 30. 1 week. And if I'm being completely honest, I've kind of been dreading it. I've kind of been dreading it up until this last week. I kept pretending like I wasn't dreading it, but I was, because I wanted to embrace turning 30. But deep down I was just like, I don't want to turn 30. But yeah, something changed this last week. I can't tell if, like, I'm just feeling that way right now, and then tomorrow, once again, I'm gonna be like, I'm turning 30. But I'm hoping it stays. It's weird. It's like all of a sudden I've just been thinking how grateful I am that I get to turn 30. Because there's so many people who would have loved to have made it to 30. I'm just excited. I'm excited for my 30th birthday and I have no plans for it. Typically I get really sad on my birthday. This year I'm just trying to have no expectations, you know, I just want to kind of live in the moment and be grateful that I'm turning 30. I'm hoping that doesn't backfire and then on my actual birthday I'm like, oh, I wish I would have planned something. I'll let you know. Okay, I wish this was a fake thing that I'm brushing my hair with this fork, but I did not bring a brush. Typically, I just don't ever use brushes, but when I'm cutting my hair, I kind of need a brush. It's probably ripping out my hair. I don't know how short I want it. I want to cut off a lot of the dead, but I just don't know if I'm ready to commit to really short hair. But you know, I'm also up for a change. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go with it. See where the scissors take me. It's Friday night, so Nelson and I are gonna have date night tonight. We're going to A&W. But it's not the normal A&W. It's the Canadian A&W. I thought I brought a pair of scissors. I didn't. So I found these old scissors in the kitchen. I think I like it. Now, the tricky part is trying to cut the other side the same. And it looks like it's about right there. I think. I don't know why I'm doing this in like dim lighting. Okay, well seriously, why am I doing this in dim lighting? I kind of like the V. Like I kind of like that it goes down like that. Maybe I could just like snip off the bottom of this. Where did the scissors go? Okay, what's my plan? What's my plan? How does that look? The same? I can't tell if it looks bad. Maybe it's fine. I think it's great. We love it. Oh, shit, I forgot the face wipes. Now, we're going to A&W. Should I use orange eyeshadow to match A&W? I've really been trying to work on my posture. It's been so bad. It's so bad in the winter because I just wear hoodies all the time and I'm so slumpy. I'm going to have a hump in my back by the time I'm 35. This year I started thinking about wrinkles, and I know you're probably thinking, Randy, you just started thinking about wrinkles? You're 29. You should have started wearing eye cream like 5 years ago. But I've decided that trying to look young is bullshit. And once again, who knows if I'm gonna think this tomorrow. I'm sure tomorrow I'm gonna be like, oh, my eye wrinkles. Why didn't I wear eye cream when I was younger? My mind is unpredictable. It's important to take care of your skin. I get that, but I don't think there's anything wrong with looking your age. I keep going back and forth about my eye wrinkles, like right here. Crow's feet, because on one hand, everyone, you know, doesn't want crow's feet because it makes you look old or something. But on the other hand, crow's feet is like, it just signifies everything that I love. Smiling, laughing, and squinting from being out in the sun. One of my goals for the rest of my life is just to kind of embrace the skin that I have and, you know, treat it well, but also, it is what it is. I'm 29 and I'm gonna keep getting older. Like the only thing that comes out of me not having eye wrinkles is that maybe someone is like, oh, you look so young for your age. And that's literally it. Am I really gonna go through all that effort just so that someone can tell me that I look young? Okay, while I'm doing my makeup, I'm gonna tell you 11 things that I've learned in my 29 years. Maybe it's technically 30 years because you turn 1 when you're 1. Whatever. 29, 30 years of existence. 1, you need to take responsibility of your own life. It's really easy to blame others. Okay, I've been washing my face for so long. It's easy to blame others for things when you're, you know, kind of feeling low and your life isn't going how you want, and it's much easier to blame your parents or people around you. It's definitely important to understand, you know, why you are the way you are, but you know, you're only hurting yourself if you're using that as an excuse. As hard as that is to come to terms with. Number 2, good vibes attract good vibes. So just throw some good vibes out there and good vibes will come back. Wow, I'm zooming through these. I haven't even started on my makeup. I think I'm just gonna go with my classic look. Bronzer for everything. Number 3, it's okay to feel shitty. Some days it's just gonna happen. It's just the reality. You can't be happy all the time. And it's okay. Yesterday, I woke up, or no, 2 days ago, I woke up just feeling really shitty. I kind of just embraced it. I was like, you know, this is just gonna be a wash. This is gonna be a wash day. We're just gonna embrace the shittiness. We're gonna eat whatever food is gonna make us feel good. We're gonna lay in bed if we want to. We're gonna, you know, just do whatever you want. And I did that. And then by the end of the night, I was like, okay, I'm ready to conquer tomorrow. And the next day, I had the most productive day I've had in a long time. Number 4, it's okay to feel emotions. My whole younger years, I feel like I just kind of hid from emotions. I just kind of blocked them out. And that's not what life is about. You know, you're a human being. And I think it's really important that you feel every emotion. And I'm honestly still learning that. It's a hard trait to get rid of when you've been blocking emotions your whole life. Number 5, happiness should never be the goal. That's a weird thing to hear. That's the only thing that I've ever wanted. It's like happiness. The reason I've came to that conclusion recently is because I feel like right now I'm doing everything that I want to be doing, and sometimes I'm still not happy. And that's okay. Because if you don't have something that you're working towards, or if you feel like you have everything that you want, that's almost gonna make you not happy. Which that's super confusing, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of working on the why to this statement. But I stand behind it. I'll get there. I'll let you guys know when I figure it out. Number 6, you should never want or try to be anyone else but yourself. One example of this was, I can't believe I'm trying to talk and do makeup at the same time. I can't believe it because I am so bad at doing 2 things at one time. So I just like, this is not gonna be easy for me. What was I talking about? Oh, happiness should never be, no, that was the last one. You should never try and be anyone else but yourself. I was listening to Spotify the other day and this song came on. It sounded just like Post Malone. And I was like, is this Post Malone? And so I checked to see who it was. And it wasn't Post Malone, but he was doing everything that Post Malone does. And the, I don't know. I can't think of what all Post Malone does, but everything that Post Malone was doing, he did. I was like, why is he trying to be Post Malone? Like, this guy is never going to be as good as Post Malone. So, you know, he was really good. He sounded a lot like Post Malone, and he was good in his own way, but you know, if he would just go out on his own and do his own thing, I'm sure he'd be really good, but he's too busy trying to be Post Malone. Yeah, that's my reasoning as to why you shouldn't try and be someone else, because that person is always going to be better at being them than you are. You know, just figure out who you are and embrace it. You don't need to be someone else, as hard as that is sometimes to believe. Wait, does that make sense? If you spend your whole life trying to be like someone else, that sucks. That sucks. Number 7, literally question everything. No one knows anything. That's all I have to tell you, is that no one knows anything. I don't know anything. Everyone is just kind of saying what they feel or think based on their own life, and it doesn't mean that it's right or wrong for you. Make sure you always look at both sides and don't just blindly follow anything. Number 8, the world does not revolve around you. Now that's something that I have kind of struggled with because I wasn't an only child, but I was almost like an only child. My closest sibling moved out when I was like 4, I think. It sure felt like the world revolved around me for the longest time. That also doesn't have to be a bad thing, you know? You don't have to take everything so personally, which is really nice. If someone is being mean or anything, it's probably not a you problem. It's probably a them problem. In my opinion, your inner peace is way more important than taking what someone else said personally. Okay, this next one is one that I still really struggle with. There are so many amazing, cool people out there, and you can't be really, really close and BFFs with all of them. It's just impossible. And I feel like that's where I've really struggled with things because I just want to be really good friends with everyone. And I have kind of a big family, so trying to juggle a lot of friends, a lot of family, it's a constant battle. It's a constant battle, and I always feel like I'm coming up short, you know? Like I'm not reaching out to my friends enough. I'm not reaching out to my family enough. But then I'm so bad at balance. So it's like, oh, I'm trying to like get healthy with my mind and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm just like, oh, I'm kind of starting to feel shitty about myself because I'm not reaching out to anyone. And then I just go so extreme on the other side. And then all I'm doing is being super social and like talking to a bunch of people and checking in on people. And then I kind of like forget about myself. And then all of a sudden I go really, I don't know, it's just like so extreme. And the only solution that I can think of is that I have to dial back the amount of people that are in my life. Which sucks. That freaking sucks. And maybe it's wrong. I don't know. I'm unsure about that one. I don't know. Next, number 10. I don't know how to phrase this one. I hope it comes off right, but it's okay to not be the main character. These last few videos that I've made, the idea of them was I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone and I want to be the main character and I want to talk about my thoughts and I want to talk about my feelings and blah blah blah, which is just something that's not natural for me. I am just a person who is really in my head. This is a lot easier because I'm just like kind of talking to myself, which is normal. Like I can do that pretty easily. Ultimately, I created this channel because I wanted to be better at expressing myself, and I feel like the last few videos weren't doing that. So I'm killing off the main character and I'm going back to the girl that I've always known the longest, and that's Rainy Taylor Dawn. I probably have more to say about all that, but I can't really think of it right now. And I need to finish my makeup, and all I've done is my eyeshadow. Now, my last point I'm a little afraid to say because it's pretty controversial. Seltzer water is better than normal water. Seltzer water has been my jam this last year. I don't know why I said my jam. I've like literally never said my jam. I love seltzer water. Maybe I'll show you what I look like when I'm done getting ready, if that ever even happens. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that everyone who watches this knows that nobody knows what the hell they're doing. Even the people who have their life 100% together. They don't. I know it. There's no way, right? There's no way. Sorry, they don't. Take advantage of every part of life. Every wrinkle made and every year lived is a privilege. P.S. Future Rainy, this is for you because I know next week you're gonna be feeling insecure about your eye wrinkles and turning 30, so this is for you. Get over it. I was twisting down the line for you in between and out. You could have seen the light shining just for you on my way back to you. And to top off my look, I have this coat that I inherited from Nelson. Hand me down. Oh crap, I still have working gloves in there.
Through the thick and I would pull for you on my way to but I was so late.
And I'm wearing America.
Stop.
Falling backwards now.
Thank you so much for watching. That was stupid.